Right, so another video on a classic vibe. Promise it'll be the last one for now. I'm quite intrigued to see what the classic vibe looks like on the inside. I've taken apart a vintage modified Mustang before, so I'll stick some pictures up now of what the wiring looks like. I sort of want to know what the pots are on the classic vibe, and also if it's like the vintage modified, the bodywork's routed for the 2 single coil pickups. I've had a lot of people ask, is it routed for humbuckers? So I guess we should take it apart and have a little look. So I'm just going to undo the strings. There's a lot of interesting comments about the copyright claims and you know, what's going on at the minute with YouTube and people having, you know, videos having copyright claims put on them so they can't get you know, monetized, get advert money for the content that they're making, just for playing obviously short little clips of music songs and, you know, all that sort of malarkey. I was having a little conversation with Lightro in the comments this morning, and he sort of suggested something that's been on my mind for a little while about starting a website. Not really sure how it works in terms of advertising. So obviously I still need to make some money, you know, to buy gear, to make videos. It's not, you know, I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything like that, you know, any major company. So the little money I do get from the adverts, it helps towards, you know, getting new gear, making content for the channel. So yeah, I was thinking about starting a website. Not sure how the Google AdSense, you know, the advert money gets generated from your own website. I sort of need to look into that. I'll do a live stream on the subject, so I can get people's opinions, and if anybody else has got experience with it, it'd be good to know. Another thing, well, another option that may be sort of viable, obviously with my own website, I'm a little less restricted. I can not have to worry about copyright as much. But another option that I could do is Patreon. I know I'm not really a big fan of it. I don't agree with having to charge people, but obviously we've got to make money. So in terms of Patreon, I could do like on a subscription basis, as little as, like, you know, $1 a month you could donate, and I can do a lot more videos. I can upload the videos straight to Patreon, as well as the normal videos I do on YouTube. I can link them on there. But what's thinking, if I do a member only deal, maybe we could work something out that way, and I can do a little bit more content, and, you know, a little bit less restrictive, and, you know, I don't know if some people will be interested. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'll do a live stream on it and get everybody's opinions and input, and see what we can do for the future, because at the minute YouTube is getting quite restrictive. But I don't want to force people having to pay money, you know. I'm all about budget gear, and I know a lot of you are on a bit of a budget, students and, you know, teenagers and stuff who are just starting out buying gear. I know it's an expensive thing, but it's just an option. Sorry if you're tuning in just to see this, but thought I'd have a little chat while we're here about the channel. So let's have a little look under this pick guard. Okay, so it's definitely routed for 2 single coils. I'll give you a little closer. Yeah, so if you do want to put a humbucker in, I've done a video on a Cabane Mustang build that was on a vintage modified model, where I had to trim a bit of that out for a humbucker. So onto the wiring. Let me lift that up a little bit. Try and get as close as I can. This zoom ain't the best on this, so yeah. So these are Fender designed Alnico pickups. What are the switches? They are not Switchcraft, they are Yuhiugu. It's Yihugo. So if anybody wants to know the wiring, so that's the neck pickup. I'll make sure I've got it right around. Yep, neck pickup, bridge pickup. So neck pickup, you've got 3 wires coming out of that. There's a red, a black and a white. I'm not sure which one's what. I presume the white will be the hot. The red and the black will be sort of like the grounding side of things. So the hot goes to the middle tank and it's looped to the middle tank next to it. And on the far side, the black and the red are looped together in the 2 middle tanks. And then it's just sort of normal wiring where there's a sort of loops across, sort of daisy chains across to the hot and the ground on the input jack. So the bridge pickup, again, it's got the red, white and black. I presume it's basically the same setup. So I guess the white's the hot, the ground inside of things is the red and the black. Again, they loop together, same as the neck pickup. So let me just try and work out. Okay, so yeah, 2 wires coming off the pots or the input jack, which are white will be hot, black will be ground. So the black sort of goes in this far corner, loops over to that corner, loops over to this corner, and then back across, and that'll be the same. The opposite for the hot. So there's no shielding covering the whole of the pick guard, it's just around the switches. There's a date stamp there, can't make it out, 2018, can't see the month on that. So these were made a while ago. Alright, so let's have a little look. Oh, yeah, that's a floating bridge, so that's a close up of the new bridge on the classic vibes. So it's got the barrel saddle set to a 9.5 radius. The actual casing to it is the same as the British modified. So the bridge is floating, floats around in the body there. So what I tend to do is wrap a bit of electrical tape them just to stop them floating. So when you bend the strings, it should go with it. But what happens is when you bend the tremolo arm and then release it, it sometimes sticks, which knocks it out of tune. So what I tend to do, put electrical tape round, keeps it still. Still use a vibrato, but it sort of helps with the tuning. So have a look on the underside of the tone control panel. Pull the underside of that off. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as the vintage modified. Same sort of pots I use on them. Just a cheap generic input jack, cheap pots. They're 250k alpha pots. These are basically what are inside the bullets as well. A cheap little generic cap. I'm not sure what the value is of that. I can't quite see. But yeah. So if you're looking to buy one of these, personally, I'd probably upgrade them to sort of full size CTS pots, which are, I'm trying to find one. Yeah, that's your sort of full size pot. These are the sort of pots I'd upgrade to. You can see the size difference there. It's a lot bigger. So yeah, I'd upgrade them alpha pots to CTS pots, get a bit more of a crisper sound. I'd upgrade that orange cap. I'd upgrade the cap to something like that, an orange cap. You'll definitely notice a bit more difference in the tone and the way the volume works, you know, backing it off without losing tone. With these, you back them off and you will lose a bit of that high end. So yeah, that's a little look. The actual vibrato system, that'll be the same as the vintage modified. So that's probably about it really. So hope you found that useful. Again, yeah, I'll keep you updated in regards to the way the channel moves forward, but yeah, I'll leave that for it as it is now. So hope you enjoyed today's video. That was the inside of a classic vibe Squier Mustang, and yeah, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, The Guitar Manifesto, and peace out. Thanks for watching.